Hello everybody, this is Mo and this is Mo Chat. It is now October the 10th, 2016. It is also 7:37 p.m. I just got back from Zumba. I look wild and crazy, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, I want to do a response video to one of my subscribers. Her name is Bluepixie, and the reason why I'm doing a response video is she asked for it, okay? She did a video called Adulting in the Adult World. Oh my gosh. Okay. Teenage kid here, right? She's 23. And she wants to talk about becoming an adult. Well, the title of this video is called The Reversing Adult. And the reason why it's called that is, I want you young people to realize just how hard it is to become an adult. See this bobblehead? You just feel like you're losing it, okay? Let's talk about it. Now, how many of my subscribers have got teenage children that still live at home? You know, they're not actually teenagers anymore, but they're not like getting up in years yet. They're just over the teens, and they're starting to come into their own perhaps. And you're getting close to 50 years old, right? And you're thinking, well, you know, lots of people are living to be 100 years old these days, so I'm feeling pretty good, looking good, not doing too bad, working out every day, trying to take care of myself. And suddenly, your kid comes along and says, Mom, how old are you going to be next year? And you just want to knock them right into the other universe. If there was, okay, they just ruined your entire day. Because you do realize that things are changing. The reversing adult. You know, once you become an adult, and in order to become an adult, you have to be able to take care of yourself. You've got a car. You're either married or single. It works either way, okay? It doesn't matter. When you become an adult, you make your decisions on your own. You don't rely on anyone else to do this. It's your decision. An adult has the responsibility of making decisions and dealing with the consequences. Oh yes, yes. And if you raise children like I have, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, because when you get between the ages of 45 and 50, and you start taking a look in the mirror, and you start seeing your child, okay? There's an anonymous saying that was said by an anonymous person, because she doesn't want me to mention her name, but she did say this. She said, where is it? I wrote it down, now I've lost it. When looking into your reflection, it becomes the view of your child. Now, this is a scary thing for us people that are getting close to middle age. Okay. We see our children. We raise them, right? We tried to teach them everything that they needed to know. And maybe we overdone it. Because now we're looking at our children and we're seeing an image of ourselves. And we begin to worry. Did we teach them the wrong things? Did we make sure that they've got everything they need to make it in this world? Did we do the wrong thing or the right thing? And we begin to doubt ourselves. So now, what Bluepixie said about that relationship, the parent-child relationship, it begins to change. And that is where the reverse comes in. What I mean by reversing comes in, the reversing adult, it's when you get to that age where you don't want to be that age. Okay, you feel good, you feel younger than your age, and so you don't want to be that anymore, and you begin to go back a little bit. You want to go back. So you try to get involved with what your now adult children are doing. You want to be involved in everything that's going on because you don't want to be older. Becoming an adult is not all it's cracked up to be, you know. When we're kids, we all strive so hard to become adults because we say, well, when I'm an adult, I won't have any more bosses. I can do what I want to do when I want to do it, and nobody's going to tell me how to do it. Well, guess what? It's not true, okay? It is an absolute falsehood, okay? When you're a child, you think when you grow up that you can do whatever you want to, whenever you want to. Well, let me tell you something. It don't always happen that way. It really does not, okay? Sometimes, if you're lucky enough, maybe you've got parents that will support you through all of your career choices and whatever ups and downs you have. They're right beside you all the time. But sometimes you have to do things on your own. Sooner or later, you have to do it on your own. You know, a very famous person, which was Cher, she came out with a song called We All Sleep Alone. I believe it was her. I think she said one time we all sleep alone. I can't remember the name of the song. Maybe it was that. If one of my subscribers remembers, let me know because I love that song. Sooner or later, you come to realize that it is your life, and you begin to realize that your children now are dealing with the same things that you had to deal with. And you want to avoid the situation. So when they come asking all these questions, you're like, oh no, I don't want to deal with it. I did that already. I don't want to do it no more. You know, and you tell them, I told you that years ago. You got it. You can do it. And now when you have questions, who are you asking? You're asking your kids. Nowadays, with all the technology, my child is teaching me. Instead of me teaching her now, she is teaching me how to deal with the world that we live in. And as I get older, she will begin to take care of me the same way that I took care of her when she was a child. She will take care of me. Because now I catch myself listening to what she's saying, and she sounds so much like me that it's quite scary sometimes. And she'll say things like I'll be doing something that's probably not good for me or bad, you know, and she'll say, Mom, what are you doing? Or she'll say, why are you doing that? You're going to hurt yourself, you know. And it's absolutely amazing. She sounds just like me when I was teaching her when she was a child. So the whole concept of being an adult in an adult world and then realizing that your child is now an adult brings on that reversing adult. You no longer want to be the adult. You want to put the child in charge. Because by the time you reach 50, the whole adult thing just don't get it no more. It becomes, okay, I'm tired of this adult thing. I want to play now. I don't want to be an adult anymore. I made it this far. It's time to have fun. Okay, and it's hard to do that when you are an adult. It's hard to have fun. But you got to make time for fun in your life. So don't forget that. And love your children, and remember, you taught them. You raised them. And if you did it right, they are going to be there for you when you don't want to be an adult anymore. This is Mo, and this is just a response to Bluepixie. And I'm going to put a link to her channel in here so you can hear the video that she does about being an adult in an adult world. She makes a very good point. She points it out, and I was really impressed with that. So thank you. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button if this is your first time here. And really think about your parents. Appreciate what they teach you. Because when you get to be an adult, it's not all you think it is. Good night.